Hello, good morning.
It's here. Welcome everyone to Freshers 2020 at Robert Gordon University.
My name is Emmanuel, and I'm your student president for education and welfare.
And I'm Jordan, your president of sport and physical activity. We're so glad you tuned in this morning to join us for the launch of this year's Freshers events and activities. We're really excited to be here with you.
You might have seen and noticed that this year's Freshers Week is going to be slightly different. It's going to be very unique, and we're here for the next hour to introduce you to everything that we've got planned, to give you a sneak preview of some of our events, to introduce you to this wonderful university campus, and to let you know how to make the most of this year's virtual Freshers event. So you can join in all of our activities and meet some new people and make some new friends.
Let's take a look at what we've got coming up.
We'll be looking ahead of this week's events and giving you some of our personal tips and suggestions.
We take a quick tour around campus to show you what to expect when you're here for classes or studying.
The team from RGU Sports shows around the newly adapted gyms and studios.
And we chat to Filippo Antoniazzi, Director of Student Life, about the university's plans for the semester.
Plus, we've got an exclusive Freshers 2020 mini mix from local DJ Home Alone and a sneaky preview of tonight's live music stream, where you also have a chance to win some prizes.
Look out for our daily competitions and giveaways running all throughout Freshers Week. We've got some amazing prizes to give away, so tune in every morning to find out how you can win. Today we're giving away some super comfy RGU hoodies to 10 members of the RGU Freshers 2020 Facebook group. To be in with a chance of winning, all you have to do is follow this link and join us in the group before midnight tonight. We'll be selecting the winners at random and announcing them over social media later this week. Good luck!
Now, the three student presidents here are RGU, Emmanuel, myself, and Ross, who's actually at home right now, but we've got him on a video call. Hey Ross, are you there?
Hi everyone, my name's Ross Leaven and I'm your student president for communication and democracy this year. I hope you're all excited about Freshers 2020 and I can't wait to meet you all and get to know you throughout the year. I'm going to be looking after our social media this morning, so if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, leave a comment, say hi, and if you've got any questions, post them up and I'll do my best to answer them over the next wee while. We'll also be posting some of our comments up on the screen between now and 11 AM, so let us know where you're watching from, where in the world you are, and what you're most looking forward to about Freshers 2020. You might even see your name and your comment appear down here later on.
We've also got a Facebook group for Freshers 2020, don't we, Ross?
That's right, there's over 2,000 freshers and returning students already in the Facebook group. It's a great opportunity to meet new people, find out about what's going on during Freshers Week, both from the university and from the union, as well as all our student activities. It'll also be a great way to find out what's going on during first semester, what we're up to as your student presidents, and what the union's doing to support you during your time at RGU.
Well, Ross, don't spend all day sitting by your laptop. Well, take a wee walk and get some exercise in.
We said earlier that this would be slightly different Freshers Week for everyone involved, and that has made us even more determined to make sure we can still give you a week full of exciting events and activities online, and that you have the opportunity to meet new people and to find out more about the different clubs, societies, groups, and networks that we have available at the union.
Our team have been working really hard and really closely with departments from all across the university this summer. And we're really happy to have more than 110 different events and activities scheduled for you throughout this whole week. From 10 a.m. right through to 10 p.m., there are loads of things for you to do. And all of these activities will be taking place online. And they're all listed on the union's website at www.rgunion.co.uk.
Freshers Week is all about meeting new people, making new friends, finding people on your course and trying new things. So it's really important that we can make as many activities interactive for you. You'll find in a lot of events that you'll have an opportunity to chat with the hosts, chat with other people, sometimes by video and sometimes by chat box. We also have lots of Q&A sessions planned, and there are lots of opportunities for you to fully participate in activities and to get involved with these events directly.
I'm really looking forward to the quizzes where you will have the opportunity to take on different new students from RGU.
And I can't wait to see the cook log on Friday. That's definitely something I'll be taking part in.
What about you, Ross? What are you most looking forward to this Freshers Week?
There's just so much to choose from. There's loads of events throughout the day and every evening for students to attend. But I'm really looking forward to the virtual Freshers Fair. It will be a great opportunity to meet representatives from our clubs, societies, student groups and networks, as well as a host of university support departments and other external organisations.
Some other events that you should save in your diary are,
Netflix parties,
well, all the jackpot games
partnership events.
and all the different other activities that we've got planned.
Don't forget to check out the full lineup on the RGU Union website, www.rgunion.co.uk/freshers, where you'll also find the link to Facebook.
We'll also be here every morning at 10 a.m. with a quick 10-minute introduction to each day streaming across Facebook and YouTube Live. So we'll let you know what's coming up every single day and what to expect and which event not to miss.
It's not just Freshers Week that's going to be a bit different for us all this year. We'll also be spending less time on campus and more time learning online and on interactive calls, just like we are with Ross at the moment. But what's important is that the university has been working so hard over summer to ensure that when we do come back to campus for class or for study, that we can all keep each other as safe as possible.
Well, Megan from the university social media team took a walk around campus to let you know what to expect when you do come up.
Hi everyone and welcome to RGU. We cannot wait to welcome you back to campus, whether you are a new or returning student. I'm sure you have a lot of questions about what campus is going to look like. Everything from new hand sanitizer stations, signage, lab access, the library, and everything in between. We've created this video to hopefully answer all of your questions and demonstrate the new safety features we've put into place, and reassure you that while things are a little bit different, there's really nothing to worry about. We want to ensure that your experience at RGU is as safe, authentic, and enjoyable as possible. All the information in this video is available online, so look out for the link. So before we go inside, I want to run you through the 5 golden rules that must be adhered to while visiting campus. Number 1 is face coverings. They must be worn at all times indoors when you're moving or standing. However, they can be taken off when you're seated. I know they're not the most comfortable thing in the world, but it's just what we have to do to keep each other safe. Number 2, social distancing signage must be adhered to and separation maintained around campus. Be spatially aware of yourself and respectful of others. Number 3, all coughs and sneezes should be covered with a tissue, and then the tissue should be bagged and binned. You'll have to bring your own tissue, but there will be bags around campus for you to dispose of the used ones. Number 4, wash your hands regularly with soap and water for 20 seconds to reduce transmission.
And lastly, number 5. If you are displaying symptoms, you must self-isolate and notify an RGU representative. Details of this process can be found on our Moodle welcome pages.
Okay everyone, so masks on and we'll go check out campus.
When entering the building, note that there are distinct entry and exit points. Once inside, please sanitize your hands. These handy stations are at all entry points and are also dotted around campus in other key locations. You'll be greeted by reception staff from behind a Perspex screen. Note, they won't always be wearing a mask if seated. We have an online sign-in procedure in operation for Test and Protect, which you can use to sign in and out of all buildings. If using this method, there is no need to queue at reception. In addition to the entry and exit signs, you'll notice other yellow and black signage around the buildings, both directional and instructional, including floor and wall arrows showing the one-way systems in place, roundabouts where there are multiple exit points, reminders about physical distancing, hand washing and face coverings, single occupancy notices for lifts, and directional signage for staircases. It is also worth mentioning that toilets have engaged or vacant signs on the doors, and other, larger toilets do not, but instead have signage inside with some cubicles closed off to ensure physical distancing. Key catering outlets will be open with increased hygiene measures in place. There will be both hot and cold food options, all fully packaged and/or individually wrapped with disposable cutlery to go. There will be no self-service in operation, and all payments should be contactless or card. Both the seating layout in the refectory areas and queuing systems take into consideration physical distancing rules. Vending machines across campus will sell a variety of hot and cold drinks and food, in addition to the normal sweets and crisps. Our teaching and learning spaces look a little different too, and we will be limiting the number of people in them at any given time. Workstations are adequately spaced and signposted, and there will be frequent cleaning of work surfaces before and after use. Our library will be open, albeit with reduced capacity and a booking system in place for securing study spaces and/or browsing slots. Reduced opening hours are in place, and a book drop-off point can be found at the entrance of the Sir Ian Wood building. RGU Sport will be open with a pre-booking system in operation, increased hygiene measures, and revised studio and equipment layouts in line with government guidelines. Visit rgu.ac.uk/RGU Sport for more details on this, as well as information on membership options.
So there you have it. We will continue to update our web pages with the latest information, and we'll keep in touch with any further developments. We cannot wait to welcome you to the RGU campus.
Yeah, so Megan was just at the Sir Ian Wood Building Library, which is just beyond this building, just here. If you're coming to campus using the bus, it will drop you at the bus stop, which is just over there, and you walk right through this way if you're going to the union office. All you have to do while you're walking is continue to maintain your social distance while you're walking and walk through this door just here at the moment. Keep going and you would realize that this is a two-walkway way with enough markings on the floor, making you see where to walk in and where to walk out. Make sure to stick by your left and make sure to ensure that you're well socially distanced and keeping safe from one another. You keep walking through right this way as you approach the union office, which is right here. Ensure that at this point, you do sanitize yourself, sanitize your hand before you do going to the union. As you can see, we do have loads of departments within the union that you can engage with. But just like you, the union, a lot of us and the staff and the student presidents are all working from home at different instances and sometimes in the office. So we do not have everyone in the office at the same time. However, we can book you into a virtual meeting session for you to meet with whichever member of staff that is not on campus the day that you really like to be on campus and visit. However, even if the staff is not on campus, you can talk to the person virtually. Hey, Jordan, how's it looking up there?
So I am in RG Sport, the home of sport and physical activity, an excellent support service from the university and also home to all of our sports clubs. So as you can see, it looks a bit different now. We're joined with Chris, who's going to tell us a little bit more about what you can offer, what's on offer, membership types on offer as well. So hi, Chris, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah. So obviously great to see the building open again. What kind of things have been put in place to make it as safe as possible?
Yeah, so we opened the doors again on Monday the 14th of September. So we put loads of different new safety measures in place to keep everyone nice and safe. And all these can be seen on our website, on our social media platforms.
Amazing, sounds good and looks excellent. So obviously students returning next week, what kind of memberships on offer for them?
They can take a full academic annual membership out. So that'll take them all the way to the 31st of May, and that would be £150. They have other options of a semester membership or direct debit monthly options at £20 a month.
Amazing. And what do they get as part of that? Obviously, big building here, so.
Yeah, so they get access to all 3 gyms that we have here at RGU Sport. They also get access to the swimming pool and any group exercise classes that they want to attend.
Amazing. And the most important question, how do they buy this?
Yeah, so to buy a membership online, all you have to do is go into the RGU Sport website. It's nice and simple, easy way to register. If it's a monthly direct debit they're looking for, all you need to do is give RGU Sport a phone or come into RGU Sport and we'll get them set up at that point.
Sounds good. Hopefully it's a busy semester, and thanks for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Keep up to date with the latest news and activities from the University and the Students' Union by connecting with us across social media.
Find out about our latest projects and take part in competitions and challenges. Get in touch if you have any questions or queries about life at RGU.
You'll also find your team of student presidents and vice presidents on Instagram for regular campaign updates, photos and videos.
So log on, connect with us, and make sure you stay in touch with the RGU digital community.
On Saturday, we'll be closing Freshers 2020 off with a huge virtual party hosted by one of Aberdeen's most well-known DJs. He's a resident at the biggest student nights across the city, and his mixes have been played across BBC Radio 1, 1 Extra and Kiss FM. He's even supported huge acts like Drake and The Weeknd. He's called Home Alone, and I caught up with him last week to talk about his music, life in lockdown and Freshers Week. Thanks for joining me today. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. So I was just wondering if you could maybe tell me a little bit about your music and what we should expect when we watch Home Alone on Saturday.
This Saturday, you can expect a little bit of absolutely everything, to be honest. You can expect the unexpected. I'm never really constrained to one kind of music, so just whatever I can find. We're going to play any songs that will make you dance and enjoy your Freshers Week.
Well, that's great, and definitely something for all our freshers to enjoy in their last weekend of Freshers. So you're actually a former RGU student, is that right?
Yeah, I went to RGU and studied media studies in 2009, which feels like a very long time ago. But yeah, I graduated in 2013.
So you've been to a fair few Freshers events yourself then?
I have been to hundreds of Freshers events. This is a very weird Freshers Week compared to usual, but you know, we're doing what we can this time round.
Yeah, of course. And we've obviously been doing a lot of work because Freshers is going to look a bit different this year. And obviously for you and the work that you do, the bars and clubs in Aberdeen were closed quite a lot over the summer. So what have you been doing to kind of keep yourself busy and making your own video mixes, or just kind of tell me about that?
Yeah, I've been, when lockdown first started, I started my own quarantine radio station called Shutdown FM. We used to broadcast every single night for like the first 3 months of the pandemic, and then we chilled out a little bit, so we just do it sporadically now. But in the interim, I've been making like little 1 minute video routines of me showing off and making a fool of myself, basically. But they've all been themed by like things like SpongeBob SquarePants, FIFA, The Simpsons, Nicola Sturgeon, just things like that. Little interesting things to get people through this, because I know it's a tough time, so everyone deserves a laugh. And if that is me in my dressing gown remixing the This Morning theme tune, I'm totally fine with that.
Have you been enjoying it all as well?
Yeah, 100%. So like, it's great fun making them. It's a bit stressful sometimes, but like it's great fun getting them done. And just in general as well, during the pandemic, it's been really good to see kind of a lot of creative people come out and do different things that they wouldn't usually do. You know, when we play in nightclubs all the time, you're sort of expected to play the same records, whatever's popular at the time. But this has just been a chance for people to be as creative as possible and do different things. So yeah, it's been really exciting watching everyone do stuff.
Yeah, of course. And on the topic of mini mixes, you've made us our own exclusive Freshers mini mix as well, haven't you?
Yeah, it's Freshers themed. We'll see how we get on with that. I'm going to be as mysterious as possible with it.
How did you go about picking the songs for that?
I basically always pick like a pop culture reference as a starting point. So I had an idea with this one. I was going to do some like clips from the In-Betweeners and things just in general about going to uni. So it starts like that, and then you kind of just build from there, see what works, and if you can do anything funny and a little bit swish on the way, then that's yeah, always a positive. So
definitely, I'm sure it'll be a highlight of our Freshers Week this year. So how can our freshers follow what you're up to after Freshers Week?
I'm pretty active on all social media channels, so if you follow me at It's Home Alone on pretty much everything, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that. But yeah, those are my social media channels at least, so get involved with them.
Thank you very much, and hopefully not in the too distant future as well. We'll see you about Aberdeen.
We're praying.
Well, thank you so much for giving us the time to chat.
Thanks for having me, appreciate it.
Now let's take a look at our Freshers mix from Home Alone.
You see, some of us are going to university next year, so I thought I'd come along, check the place out, maybe even make a few friends.
Class started 2 hours ago. Oh, am I late? Class started 2 hours ago. Oh, am I late? Class started 2 hours ago. Oh, am I late? Oh, am I late? No, I already graduated, and you can live through anything if magic made it. No, I already graduated. No, I already graduated.
I love it. I think I'll go uni now.
I wouldn't bank on a deal.
Ooh, they so sensitive.
When university be a bit boring though, just like a load of wheels hanging around.
Ooh, they so sensitive. Don't ever fix your lips like collagen to say something where you gon' end up apologizing. Let me know if it's a problem then. Aight, man, holla then.
How's your revision going? Yeah, not bad, pretty good. Got an excellent schedule sorted, colour-coded and balancing my time well. Got some drinks here to help, Pro Plus, that sort of thing. Right. And nothing's going in. Nothing.
And I'm here with Filippo Antoniazzi. Phil, what's your favourite Freshers classic?
This is going to age me a little. I know I look younger than I am, but it's James, Sit Down Next to Me.
Oh.
That was a popular tune in my day.
Very appropriate too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're sitting down.
Great, great. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you some questions about Freshers, to be honest.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on this year's Freshers Week?
Well, I think it's going to be a different Freshers Week. It's not going to be like that one that I had in 1984, and it's probably not going to be like the ones that we've had previously, or hopefully in the future. But we have redesigned our Freshers Week so that it's modern. It helps our students orientate themselves to their new lives or returning to university life. So the thing that I'm looking forward to is the fact that it's going to be completely different, and I think we'll have gained something by being able to give much more information and in a more controlled way, but it's not going to be the same as previous ones.
So yeah, the union and university have worked really closely together to build up the activities. How has this kind of taken place? How's this happened?
Well, I think we realised early on in the pandemic that we needed to really plan this Freshers Week so that all our students felt confident about coming back or joining this community. And we needed to make it as fun as possible. So the activities that are going on, very, very informative. You're going to get opportunities to form friendships within your academic groups. You'll meet the staff that might be teaching you, but you're also going to get opportunities to find out more information about how you can be supported whilst you're at university, all the opportunities out with your course that are going to be available. And as ever, the Student Union have put on great events for the evening that is going to make it as fun as possible within the circumstances that we find ourselves.
Yeah, that's great. And obviously this information is all available in lots of different places, as you mentioned, the union website, university website. Are there any other key apps that people should download to kind of access this information? Or?
Well, I'm going to get this wrong and keep me right, Jordan, but the main communication tool the university wants to develop with its student body is the My RGU app. So there'll be plenty of information. So if you can download that, that'll be the first port of call. You'll be able to get your timetables on there, or what's going on around campus, etc., etc. And the university is able to communicate effectively with you through the app. You've also got the National Protect Scotland Test and Protect app. We want everyone to download that because that's going to help with any test, trace, isolate activity that may be needed into the future. We've also got, it's not quite an app, but it's a QR code, so we're calling it the Access app, if you like, but we'd like you to download that. And there's information on our welcome pages, the Moodle welcome pages around that. We'll have that on websites. The union and the university will be pushing out information around that. It's a bit of a bind, but we want you to download at least 3 apps.
Good. 3 is a good number, and good knowledge on QR codes as well.
Is that
Nice
right?
one. Yeah.
What's
job.
it stand for?
Oh, don't.
No.
You're embarrassing me now.
No idea.
Not funny.
Just download it.
Just download it, yeah. Again, well, being unsure about QR codes, who can students go to get in touch with if they're unsure about something during first week of semester?
We've got a whole host of support services that can help give advice so that you can make the best decision for yourself. And they're available if you go to our website. Again, the support tab on the Welcome Moodle pages, all the support services are there. Obviously, you've got the Student Union itself and access to the Student Union. Probably the best route is through the web pages. So the student presidents like yourself, Jordan, are there to support students in their life here. Within the academic community, we term them differently, but you'll have direct support in each academic school, and they're either called personal tutors, sometimes heads of year, that you can get support from. So there's a number of different routes that if you've really got a question, just put your hand up and ask. Any member of staff of the university or student union will help you. Any president will help you. In terms of for Freshers Week itself, for Freshers 2020, the website, the union website is the place to go for most information.
Fab. And we're working together to keep students informed on that, aren't we, as well, on any updates?
Yeah, I think so. Social media there'll be more and more information coming out throughout the week. We'll be meeting every morning to talk about highlights for the day coming up. But it's just keep your ears and eyes out and watch out for more information as we push it out.
No, that's really good. Lots of good, important information there. A couple more questions for you, Phil. What should freshers and returning students be thinking about as they come back to campus?
I think we've all got to consider ourselves as a citizen, and we want everyone to act within our community. So the freshers that come in and the returning students, you're part of a big RGU community, and that includes other students, staff, and other members of visitors to our community. And we've really got to be respectful about that. So we do have to follow government guidelines, and we know they're changing and they're becoming more onerous, less onerous, then more onerous. But we have an individual duty as citizens to follow those guidelines, and we expect students to behave and understand that we need to keep everyone safe. This is a pandemic, it's a health issue, and we need to behave in a way that reflects that.
Yeah, and I think that's a lovely point to end on. That was amazing, thank you. And I look forward to seeing more of you throughout the week.
Thanks very much, Jordan.
You're so welcome.
Every day. All day. Every day. All day. All day. Every day. All day. Every day.
The free Protect Scotland app is here to help keep Scotland safe from coronavirus, while protecting our privacy too. Download the app for free at protect.scot and make sure to keep Bluetooth switched on. The app works in the background, using minimal data to protect you, your friends, and your family. Should you test positive for coronavirus, you will be provided with a code to enter into the app. It will then quickly and anonymously notify those you have had close contact with, meaning anyone that you've been closer than 2 meters to for at least 15 minutes. And it provides them with clear advice on what to do next. This app uses tried and tested technology developed by Apple and Google that is designed to protect your privacy and data, and is already working successfully in a number of countries across Europe. It's hard to keep track of all the people we may have had close contact with, but it's vital if we want to keep the virus under control. The Protect Scotland app helps make connections you might have otherwise missed. It allows us to alert people at risk far more quickly so that they can take steps to reduce the risk of infecting others. The more of us using the app, the better it will work. The Protect Scotland app is one of the ways we keep coronavirus under control, break the chains of transmission, and protect ourselves and the progress we've made. We can make it work if we work together. Help Protect Scotland by downloading the app, then sharing this video to help spread the word, not the virus.
Look out for our daily competitions and giveaways running all throughout Freshers Week. We've got some amazing prizes to give away, so tune in every morning to find out how you can win. Today we're giving away some super comfy RGU hoodies to 10 members of the RGU Freshers 2020 Facebook group. To be in with a chance of winning, all you have to do is follow this link and join us in the group before midnight tonight. We'll be selecting the winners at random and announcing them over social media later this week. Good luck.
We're getting close to 11 a.m, so let's take a look at today's lineup of events and activities.
We've got 25 events today, so there's a lot for you to choose from.
If you're going to be new to online learning, which to be honest, most of us will be, there's definitely scope to check out Study Skills Session, which will be starting at 11 a.m, and also the IT Service Desk Intro at 1 p.m, which could be helpful in case you end up in any technical issues.
If you want to see some more of RG's sport, then look to the events at 1:20, 3 p.m. and 3:30, and you have the chance to meet some new people in our virtual icebreaker session at 1:40 p.m. We've got icebreaker sessions all through this week, hosted by the student presidents and vice president from our team at the union, and so we'll see you later there in the chat.
Find out more about the union at 3 p.m. and how we run campaigns to stand up for RG students. We've also got events from some of our societies today, Nigerian Physiotherapy in the morning, then Media Eurotalk and LGBT later in the afternoon.
And tonight, don't forget to tune in for some live music here on our Facebook and YouTube channels at 7 p.m. Then we'll have the first of our Freshers Film Festival movie screenings taking place on Netflix Party at 8. We'll have one of our student presidents and vice presidents in the chat to keep you company, and instructions on how to join will be listed on our union website.
We've got a lot going on this week, so make sure you don't miss out on any of your favourite events or activities. Check the union website every day for the most up-to-date listings. www.rgunion.co.uk/freshers is where you need to go. It will be updated every day.
If you see an event that you'd like to watch or an activity that you'd like to take part in, it's very, very simple. Just go to the union website, click on the event, and you can then read more about what's planned, and you can see where the event is being hosted, whether it's on Facebook or Microsoft Teams, on Zoom, or wherever it may be.
Also on the union website, you'll see a list of our different societies, sports clubs, student groups, and networks. It's really easy to find out more about these activities. Just click on their pages. You can click them here to join, if you'd rather sign up to a mailing list to keep up to date with their latest news and events.
Make sure you don't sit on your screen all day, all week, so you can enjoy all of our Freshers content on the go. You can get it on your phones or your tablets, and there are natural gaps during the day which you can use to get up, move around, and do a walk or just get a break.
Lots of our events and activities will be also recorded, so don't worry if you miss something, and keep checking the website where we'll list any replays as and when they become available.
And remember, look after each other.
Whenever I hear goodbyes, reminds me, baby, of you. I break down and cry. The next time I'll be true, yeah, I took a crazy chance. Reminds me, baby, of you. Fever from life's romance. The next time I'll be true, yeah, I'll be true, I'll be true. Footsteps on the dance floor reminds me, baby, of you. Teardrops in my eyes. Next time I'll be true, yeah. Whispers from cries on every tune, every tune, every tune. When I'm dancing around, reminds me, baby, of you. I really let you down. She cries on every tune, fever for life's romance. Reminds me, baby, of you. Fever for life's romance. She cries on every tune, every tune. Footsteps on the dance floor reminds me, baby, of you. Teardrops in her eyes. Next time I'll be with you. Footsteps on the parlor. She cries on every tune, every tune, every tune. Cheers. She is a builder, different from the rest. Diamonds on her fingers and she always looks her best. She is a gangster with 100-mile stare. When she walks, her feet won't touch the stairs. She is a builder. She walks a lightning, I'm 100 miles high, dishing out the thunder like a dog inside the sky. She a dancer, 'cause she dances in my dreams. Reminds me that the world is not as evil as it seems. She is a builder. No happy endings, lest the fairy tales come true. She looks like a princess and there's not much else to do. I think I love her. She gets underneath my skin, and I've been stung a few times, so I don't let no one in, not even built her. She is a builder. How can she be true? I'm 100 miles high, and dishing out thunder like a dog inside the sky. She an answer, it's intentions in my mind. Is happiness an option, or is love just turned me blind? She is a builder, builder. No happy endings, lest the fairy tales come true. She looks like a princess and there's not much else to do. I think I love her, and she gets underneath my skin. And I've been stung a few times, so I don't let no one in, not even built her. She is a builder.
Keep up to date with the latest news and activities from the University and the Students' Union by connecting with us across social media.
Find out about our latest projects and take part in competitions and challenges Get in touch if you have any questions or queries about life at RGU.
You'll also find your team of student presidents and vice presidents on Instagram for regular campaign updates, photos and videos.
So log on, connect with us, and make sure you stay in touch with the RGU digital community.